full purse again.
Royalist, looking like you pushed me around. Ravi de t'accueillir, citoyen. Vous seriez surpris. C'est une permission de passer.
What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizens' duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We'd best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the gun.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing!
Thought we were supposed to be
What's he
rational.
thinking? Vive Robespierre! Bravo!
The Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre. I'll eat my hat.
What is he
Ridiculous
thinking?
pomp and circumstance.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
Massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
Sympathies. Suffer from them myself.
liberty, good faith, and justice. The order of the day for all centuries and for all people.
Another skewer from the looks of it. Just relax.
Neither did he create priests to harness us like brute beasts to the carriages of kings. To give the world the example of faith, pride, perfidy, avarice, debauchery, and falsehood to the world. But he created the universe to celebrate his power. He created men to help and to love one another, and to attain happiness through the path of truth. The author. Republicans, it is up to you to cleanse the earth they have sullied and to restore the justice they have banished from it. Liberty and virtue issue together from the breast of the Supreme Being. One cannot fight among them without. Generous people, you will purge all your enemies. And render to the Supreme Being.
Another down.
Under his auspices, to the just ecstasy of pure joy. Tomorrow we shall again combat vices and tyrants. We shall give the world an example of republican virtue. That shall honor the Supreme Being more. The eternally happy day when the French people consecrate the Supreme Being has finally arrived. Never has the world he created offered him the spectrum worthy of his art. He has seen tyranny, pride, and deception reign on earth. At this moment, he sees an entire nation at war with all the oppressors of the human race. Suspend its heroic efforts in order to raise its thoughts and vows to the great being who gave it the mission to undertake these efforts and the strength to execute them. Did not his immortal hand by
Let's see.
in the heart
Incriminating evidence.
right there, the death sentence of tyrant
Publiciste de la Révolution française.
at the very
The
beginning
day after Marat died.
freed the Republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice the order of the day for all centuries and for all people. He did not create kings to devour the human species,
Not quite what I'm looking for.
to harness us like brute beasts to the carriages of kings. Give the world the example of faith,
Monsieur,
pride,
as you have been the savior of the Republic, I beg you now to be my brother's savior as well. Even now he languishes in prison, arrested by patriots more zealous in their heroism than careful in their methods. No warrant for André's arrest was ever issued, and yet he remains imprisoned in Saint-Lazare under suspicion. I pray you do not recall my brother's writings in the Journal de Paris, coming as they did from an intemperate poet's heart. Rather, I beg you, if my own humble skills have been even the smallest of aid to our glorious revolution, spare my brother. In his writings I see the burgeoning of France's greatest poet, a light that will shine for all time. Yours in patriotism, Marie-Joseph Chenier.
and render to the Supreme Being the only form of worship worthy of him.
Not quite what I'm looking for.
Let us raise ourselves today under his auspices, just ecstasy of pure joy. Tomorrow we shall again combat vices and tyrants. We shall give the world an example of the
Merlin,
virtue.
Tallien, Bourdon.
Honor the Supreme
These are all deputies of the National Convention.
the eternally happy
Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, he should do nicely.
He has seen tyranny, crime, and deception reign on earth. At this moment, the entire nation at war with all the oppressors of the human race. Suspend its in order to raise its thoughts and vows to the great being. Did not his immortal hand by engraving in the hearts of men the compass justice and equality right there at his voice at the very beginning of time decreed the Republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice.
Well,
A list of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First, Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards, I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn, the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. They can no more tear the world from yes. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. They can no more tear the world from armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
Hey, you don't want this wine, mademoiselle. It's diluted for Monsieur Robespierre. Away with you.
My mistake.
People fear no more their
I'll slow his flight! Flay your throat for that!
J'ai passé un bon moment.
They can no more tell. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no
Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards, I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. We must be generous for the good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the bad. We must be compassionate toward the good. Generous, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the wicked. We must be generous toward the good,
Not allowed to be.
compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the wicked.
Stop you and your
On another triumphant or on anything upon the fortune or perversity of another.
You're going nowhere. You didn't get the idea.
The daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism. They can no more tear the world.
The legs, stay low.
People fear no more their people fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. That would be the place for. They can no more tell. Yes. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from...
Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards. I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. Be generous toward the good. Compassionate toward the unfortunate. And
Bloody who threw that?
inexorable toward the wicked. We must be compassionate toward the
Bloody horseplay! Who threw that?
must be generous, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the wicked. We must be generous toward the good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the wicked. Let us not count on on triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Yes. Armed in the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from...
Someone's been making
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People. Hey, who threw the firecracker? Sacrilegious conspiracy. Yes. Someone's...
You, out, now!
People fear no more their People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the glass. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from... People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. Toward the good. Compassionate toward the unfortunate.
Where are you going? Stop, you brat!
And in that, we must be generous. Let us not count on unalloyed success, the triumphs of our obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another.
You can't escape!
The daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of
Powdered agate. Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
He has returned to nothingness, this monster which the spirit of kings has spewed forth over France. Let all the crimes and ills of the world disappear with him. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine.
If they
If
can
Don
no
somewhere
longer
like to see this, he would choke on his own grief.
in order to instigate him in their transgression, they endeavor to banish him from the earth to reign alone with Christ. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the words from their own hearts. Hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. Heroes of the country, your generous devotion is not a brilliant folly. The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you are, can again think well of yourself. You can attach your transitory life to itself and to immortality. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empire. The supreme being is not destroyed. Let us depend only on constancy and our virtue. Let us be serious and discreet in all our deliberations, as men who determine the interests of the whole world. Let us be generous toward those who are good.
And if they do, Robespierre is
toward the
God,
unfortunate.
but he's not God, no matter what he does.
Excellent
Can't touch him.
That should set things in motion.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. It is for her.
Being a list of enemies of the revolution. 500 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
Alone, but infallible guarantee.
That's at the Fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.